Mysteriously chosen lifelines, where there arises the desire for what gets called enlightenment or truth. Papagia said this desire is an altogether different order. And it's true. All the other desires can be satisfied by some activity of mind. So that the impulse, the hunger impulse that arises, then naturally gives rise to the desire to be fed. And then this gives rise to the activity, generally unconscious activity, of what it takes to be fed. All creatures, all kingdoms. Nothing wrong with that. Natural. But once a creature has been fed and sheltered and matured to a certain degree, then it's actually possible for what gets called higher levels of desires, but let's just call them more subtle. Level rather than higher and lower. Just more subtle, that's all. So the desire for knowledge and the desire for power and the desire. And yet they are still of a certain order, so they are fed by activity of mind. And they're satisfied by activity of mind. And then in this blessed lifeline where there arises the desire for enlightenment, of course there are many attempts to feed that desire in the normal way that other desires have been fed. And surely you have experienced some of that. That no matter how much you try, no matter how much you figure, no matter how much you get what it is that's being said or has been said, whatever you try to do, which is mind activity, you cannot find what is called self or God.
Estoy aquí, o sea, ahora mismo estoy metida en esta
Because
planta,
desire is
que es lo que me está ayudando a
projecting into the future.
Estoy como si estuviera en medio del mar.
The impulse of hunger may be appearing in the present, but the desire is to get something so that in the future, whether that future be the next moment, that future is always just in the future. This is not like those other desires. This is another order.
Madre mía, madre mía.
¡Cállate, Lourdes!
¿Por qué me voy a callar? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Estoy haciendo vídeo. Madre
only thing in the future is what most people avoid because it is so radical, because it means that this desire for truth, enlightenment, or God is not just a toy of your mind. It's not just a thing to enrich your life or your sense of yourself or to feed